Welcome to the Light Painting Masterclass. I've been taking pictures for over 25 years, and about 12 years ago I created my first light painting. In light painting we use a handheld flashlight to paint in the scene. For me, learning photography is learning to see and read the light. I like to have control over the light, and that's why light painting is so appealing to me. With it you're able to control the light to a degree that is just impossible by any other lighting technique. You can create a very complex light composition using a single flashlight. Painting with light has something magical. You're really in control over the light. It's like becoming a painter, where the flashlight will be your brush, the light your paint and the scene your canvas. For every part of the scene you can choose the direction, the intensity, the softness and even the color of the light. This makes light painting a very creative and amazingly fun process. You are not just taking a picture, you really create a look that otherwise would be impossible to achieve. And to get these unique results, you don't need expensive gear. All you need is a camera, a tripod and a flashlight. In this tutorial, I'll show you the whole process. Not only will I guide you step by step to create these wonderful images, I will really go into all the details, for all the crucial points. The aim is that you'll learn how to creatively use the techniques, so you'll be able to develop your own style. You will learn all the skills needed for the whole process and the final post-processing. The first and most important step is to find a good composition. Light painting is a time-consuming process, so you don't want to waste your time on an inferior composition. When setting up a composition for light painting, you have to use your imagination. You have to visualize the light composition that you want to create. The play of light and dark and the trick not to illuminate the whole scene will set the mood for the whole image. Of course, we'll discuss a series of lighting techniques. You will learn how to turn your small flashlight into a wide range of softboxes, spotlights and floodlights of any size and shape. These techniques include the handling of the flashlight as well as the use of some small light modifiers, which we can easily craft ourselves. Now we'll discuss two kinds of light painting: the single exposure and the multiple exposure approach. In the single exposure approach, we'll paint in the whole scene within one single shot. While in the multiple exposure approach, we shoot a series of images where we paint in smaller areas of the scene, and later on we'll combine this series into one single image using Photoshop. For both approaches, we'll discuss a series of field examples. We'll go through the whole process, from finding and composing the scene, the visualization of the light composition, the painting in of the light, to the final post-processing. Just pick an interesting scene, find a good composition and start light painting. Start experimenting and be creative. It's a very satisfying kind of photography because you can create something special, something unique and magical. In the beginning, the trick is to keep it simple. Start with a small scene and from there build up your skills and knowledge. In next chapter we go more into detail on the single and the multiple exposure approach.